Welcome to the Dogon podcast. We're excited to be here today.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the scientific benefits of the Dogon Go Pack.
Yes, all of the ingredients, the rhodiola, the cayenne pepper, the green coffee bean, all of it.
We're going to talk about it all, and it's going to be a good episode. It should be pretty quick.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be too long.
I mean, the thing is, our apartment is a fucking oven. So,
Yeah.
every time we go to record, we have to shut off the AC, and because it's so loud. But I don't know, it just becomes an oven every single time we record. So we try to get it done real quick.
Yep.
But
Try to get it done
we also
fast.
have to get it done.
Yeah, and it's got to be good, so we want to make sure we're not rushing through it or doing anything.
But I don't know, that was just something that's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's constant. But so just to jump right into it, this is a new section I put on the website. So if you go to dogonpacks.com, you can see this stuff in more detail, and you're actually able to go right to the individual scientific studies that are that we mentioned here. So you'll be able to click on the links and actually see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know, I enjoy all of the aspects about the green coffee bean and the, especially the rhodiola, just the antioxidant value.
Oh, yeah. There's so many positive things, and we'll just kind of jump right into it. Like I said, I'm going to try to go quick, so I'm not going to explain a lot of details, but if you guys have questions, comments, want us to go into things further, just leave us a voice message.
About what the hell is rhodiola? I mean, it's all on the website and such, but we'll talk about it more.
Yeah, definitely, and just let us know, and we can even do a particular episode about a question that you have. So don't be shy. The more you put it out there, the more chance that we're going to be able to respond and answer that for you. Because this is all for you guys. This is behind the scenes to show you what's going on, and then to also give you the information about why we did what we did. And I really feel like these scientific studies and the different aspects of these ingredients will explain why we chose them for the Go Pack.
100%.
So just to get right into it, I'm reading right off their website, just so you guys know, so you can go there and look at it yourself. But effects of rhodiola rosea supplementation on mental performance, physical capacity, and oxidative stress in biomarkers of healthy men.
Yeah.
And that's the first study that was done. It was published in 2013, and it examined the effects of rhodiola supplementation on mental and physical performance in 57 male cadets. This was in the military.
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and the research found that rhodiola supplementation improved mental fatigue and increased mental performance during stressful military training.
That is pretty cool. I mean, I know from my own standpoint, I have a lot of stress in my life. I have a lot of things that are stressing me the fuck out. And I take my Go Pack every day, and it really does help ever since I started.
Yeah, it kind of it's that peaceful but powerful energy.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about. It's not something that's going to, imagine if you were, a soldier and it got you all like wired up and stressed. I mean, that would have the opposite effect.
Yeah, that's just not going to do well, but.
Wouldn't be good. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. This next one, the next two, it talks about specifically an extract, SHR-5, and it's a rhodiola. It's a standardized extract of rhodiola, and it's something that we're looking into, but we're probably transitioning to this Jaya Herb company in China for organic rhodiola. Right now we're doing wild grown rhodiola, but yeah, we're probably going to be switching to that company. So I don't know if we're going to go right into this type of extract, but maybe we'll eventually do something like that in the future. But it's really just a concentrated amount, and it's pretty close in milligrams when you talk about us having 225 milligrams of rhodiola in there. It's pretty close with a concentrate, because I believe in this study they did like 50 milligrams of the concentrate.
Yeah,
so it's pretty close. But rhodiola rosea in stress-induced fatigue, a double-blind crossover study of standardized extract SHR-5, that's the rhodiola extract, with a repeated low-dose regimen on the mental performance of healthy physicians during night duty. This study was published in 2000, and it investigated the effects of rhodiola on mental performance and fatigue in 56 young healthy physicians during night duty.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're doing long, grueling night hours, or your job is making you work all day, I mean,
yeah,
this will help you for sure.
Big time. And the research found that rhodiola supplementation not only improved attention, but also cognitive function, as well as helped deal with the stresses of mental fatigue.
Right.
So, I mean, I just think that's awesome. And like I said, you guys can go right to the site, click on these sources. It'll take you right to the peer-reviewed studies.
Yeah, these 100%. We aren't the ones doing these studies.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah. These were done by scientists and individuals.
People much smarter than us.
Much smarter than us. But hey, we took the research and we were like, let's put this into one pill and let's make the doggone Go Pack.
Right.
Best doggone energy supplement out there.
It is.
So the last one is a randomized trial of 2 different doses of SHR5 Rhodiola rosea extract versus a placebo and a control capacity for mental work. So they had a placebo in here, and it's pretty interesting. This study published in 2003 evaluated the effects of rhodiola on mental work capacity in 161 cadets during stressful exam period in the military. And the research found that rhodiola supplementation improved physical fitness, mental fatigue, and neuromotoric fitness compared to the placebo.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that means
it really does work.
Yeah. That means like even with the placebo, the data showed rhodiola worked better.
Yeah, better than nothing.
And we all know our minds are strong. So
it's very true.
So that's why placebos are so important in these.
Placebos really can work, but
yeah.
I mean,
because if you believe,
that's not what our product is. It's not at all.
Yeah, you'll see the ingredients listed on there, very, very clearly. It's 225 milligrams of rhodiola. Then we got 225 milligrams of green coffee bean.
Yeah.
So we'll get right into that one first. And this one is efficacy of green coffee bean extract as a weight loss supplement, a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover trial. So if you want to talk about a scientific process that is ironclad, this is probably as close as you're going to get to it with a placebo and a double-blind crossover trial. But this study was in 2012 and investigated that green coffee bean extract on weight loss in over 16 overweight adults. The research found that GCBE significantly reduced body weight and body mass index compared to the placebo in the study.
Yeah.
So it actually had weight loss data, not just like somebody felt better or seemed like they were skinnying up. It was actual data.
It is interesting. Yeah. I didn't know much about that.
Yeah, green coffee, I didn't realize how strong it was for weight purposes and just overall control.
Right. I mean, it's mainly our product is mainly for energy and focus, but I mean, there's also all different kinds of benefits that come with it.
Tons of extra benefits. And that's why I wanted to take the time to highlight some of these studies because, some of the stuff that we get into is like chlorogenic acid. I encourage you to look that up. It's extremely powerful what it does in your body. And this next study was the effects of chlorogenic acid enriched green tea on glucose absorption in healthy volunteers and its effects on body mass when used long-term in overweight and severely obese people. So, yeah, I mean, imagine green coffee bean having such a strong effect that even with a placebo, they saw significant weight loss. This was done in 2007, and it was all about glucose absorption and body mass. And then the researchers found that the chlorogenic acid itself reduced the glucose absorption in healthy volunteers and led to significant weight loss in overweight and obese individuals in only 12 weeks.
Interesting.
So that's what?
Pretty cool.
Is that 3 months?
That's like nothing. That's
12 weeks, 3 months, right? 3 times 4, 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3 months. 90 days. Man. I don't know about you guys, but I've tried, different things for weight gain.
Yeah.
And
that's one of the things that I struggle with personally, but
yeah, gaining weight. Yeah, we're going to be getting into some weight gain supplements and some meal replacement and protein shakes. That stuff's coming. I can't wait for that, baby.
I'm on the opposite trend, but if you guys need weight loss, go ahead.
Yeah, the green coffee bean's definitely going to help you, with that. But we also found that chlorogenic acid enriched coffee improved human activity. This study published in 2004 explored the effects of chlorogenic acid on vascular function in healthy volunteers, and the research actually found that consumption of chlorogenic acid enriched, if they did chlorogenic acid enriched green coffee bean, it improved endothelial function and reduced blood pressure, suggesting potential cardiovascular benefits.
And which one was this?
This is green coffee bean.
Yeah, green coffee bean. Interesting.
I know. It's like now it's a powerful supplement that can help your heart and actually help with preventing cardiovascular disease and hardening of the arteries. I mean,
pretty cool.
That's some powerful stuff. That's really why we added the next ingredient, which is cayenne pepper.
For the
vasodilatory properties.
Yes.
Yes. And, so cayenne pepper was really kind of our main focus on the heart and circulation. And then when we had green coffee bean in there for some of the antioxidants and some of the other, strong principles like the chlorogenic acid and things like that, it was like, wow, this does some of what we wanted the cayenne pepper to do as well. So, we found that kind of exciting. I didn't even know that.
Pretty cool blend.
Yeah. Yeah. When it came to when I first found that out about green coffee bean, when I was putting this together the other day and putting it on the website, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I was
pretty happy to see all the benefits.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I knew some of these, like for example, the effects of dietary red pepper on thermogenesis and appetite. Most people don't realize, but with cayenne pepper, this study was done in 2006 and investigated the effects of red pepper capsaicin, which is the real active ingredient in our cayenne pepper, is the capsaicin, on thermogenesis, appetite, and energy intake. And that's kind of the big thing, because the reason we added this cayenne pepper is because of the principles when it helps you actually uptake certain aspects in your blood to improve your energy levels.
Right.
And the secondary aspect, of course, is that vasodilatory property. But the researchers found that capsaicin increased diet-induced thermogenesis and reduced appetite, suggesting potential benefits for long-term weight management.
More weight loss potential.
Yeah. Well, weight management. It's not even just weight loss. It helps you have a more even metabolism, and, it can, the one part where it does help with weight loss is the appetite reduction.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I mean, that's wild to me, to have cayenne pepper reduce your appetite.
I didn't know that, but
yeah, we did it just for the vasodilatory properties,
just to get all the other supplements around your body. But I mean, there's just so many different benefits to this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps on coming out, and there's a few on here that I haven't recommended or said. There's more that you can go on there and click and see. I just don't want to. We don't want to sit here and bore you guys. I mean, this is already like a science episode.
We've already been through it a couple times, but we've done a deep dive now. And I mean, if you guys have any questions about the ingredients, go ahead and ask us. I mean, all of it's on the website. All of this is stuff that you can research yourself. And
absolutely,
I don't know.
And we've already talked about the vascular health and what it does, but there's actually a study in 2010 that investigated capsaicin supplementation on vascular health and blood pressure in hypertensive rats. And the researchers found that capsaicin actually improved the endothelial function, which means it reduced blood pressure in your body. Like, I don't know about anyone who's out there on blood pressure medicine, but you know how serious it is if you're not on it, and you're always trying to find ways to lower your blood pressure.
Yeah, try to manage it. And
capsaicin is one of the best ways to go, and that's why we have that in the Dogon Go Pack. But there was another part too that really got my attention, because I have, what is it called? Long onset muscle soreness or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But it's where basically you work out and your muscles are sore for like days after. And sometimes that happens to me. And I found out through this study, it was published in 2010, and they explored the effects of capsaicin on pain perception and post-exercise recovery. And researchers found that capsaicin reduced pain and muscle soreness after exercise.
That's pretty cool.
Like what? And it's probably because of the vasodilatory properties, moving all the nutrients around and hydrating your muscles.
So, I mean, you could also use this as like a pre-workout supplement, or like, I mean, I do personally just to get me going, but I use it for everything.
I mean, like, imagine you could use it as a pre-workout, and it also helps you with recovery.
Right. I mean, that is just, everybody's main issue is just, pain after you working out. But sometimes it's good pain, but you know, you want it to go away quickly.
Yeah, because when that pain is there, it means that your muscles are still healing.
Yeah.
So when if you take the Dogon Go Pack, you work out, not only is your pre-workout, your other pre-workouts or your protein shakes or your other supplements going to move around your body more because of the vasodilatory properties.
We're not saying to completely replace it, but you can add it to it, and then you're going to have just
much better results.
Yeah, way better results with your current setup and your current protein powders, whatever you have. I don't know.
Everyone calls it a stack, like their workout stack. They got their pre-workout, their and sometimes when you're putting together your stack, you're like, oh, I can't do this one because this has 200 milligrams of niacin, that has 100 milligrams of cost. I'm way over my niacin for the day.
We don't want to put way too much garbage into it. It's just 3 main ingredients, and it's made for a set purpose, not like a general everything, We will have like a multivitamin that comes out eventually, but we're really, I think all of ours right now that we have developed have like 3 to 5 ingredients, and that's it. and they have like a set purpose
Yes.
for them.
Yes. The next one that you guys are going to see most definitely is going to be the Dogon Well Pack.
The Well Pack. I'm excited for that one. It's going to help you when you're sick.
Yes.
So, I mean, that cold season's coming up, so.
You know, we have our Serious Energy Blend for the Dogon Go Pack, and that's the, you know, the Rhodiola, the green coffee bean, and the cayenne pepper.
Right.
And we're going to have the Serious Sickness Blend for the Dogon Well Pack, and that's going to be the oregano oil, black currant seed oil, and echinacea.
Yes.
And that's going to be a powerhouse. I've used that combination myself. I've given it out to other people.
I've used just oregano oil in the past, and that alone is very powerful in helping you recover from sickness.
Yeah. And the oregano oil that I gave him was a couple 100 milligrams of oregano oil, and that was it. And it worked phenomenally well. Yeah, like it's something that when I pass out oregano oil to people when they're sick, they're like, whoa.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that to work.
Even my mom, she was very surprised at the effects of it. She was like, "Wow, that actually made me feel way better the next day." You know?
Well, she was like COVID sick.
Yeah, we all were.
Yeah.
I mean, we all had the same shit.
It was bad, but man, that stuff really, you know, and it's not like you take it and you're cured and you feel great. You do feel a lot better.
It's a lot better, and it's not going to be as painful.
Yeah, and you know that like that feeling when you're like starting to not be sick and you like it tastes different. You kind of feel like you have your energy back, your airways a little bit more open. Yeah. That's how you feel the next day.
Yeah,
and then you know that you're beating the thing, and that's awesome. We're probably gonna have to come out with a probiotic because oregano oil and black seed currant oil are so powerful, especially the oregano oil is so powerful that it kills 90% of what's in your gut. So you're going to have to, you know, re-up on probiotics. Yeah. But and if you're taking any other what do you call it, antibiotics, it's so powerful that it'll kill those.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if you're taking something from your doctor, antibiotic, just, you know, follow your doctor's advice, of course, because that oregano oil will kill it.
Yeah.
So just pay attention to that. But that'll be our next one coming out. If you guys want to learn more and go more in depth, like I said, if you want to click on those scientific studies, if you're like me and you like to read through and see what it's really all about and see how it went down, then go to dogonpacks.com.
Yes.
Go down to where it just says the science. We just keep it simple, but you know, you'll see the science, and you can just click on those individual studies, and there's a link right at the bottom where I think it says source, and you're able to just click on that and it takes you right to it.
But, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I hope that you guys know a little bit more about our product.
Yes. And maybe you're like, that's why they chose Rhodiola, green coffee bean, and cayenne pepper.
Ingredients.
Yeah. You know, so, you know, we just wanted to keep it short, keep it quick for you guys. Just trying to get a few episodes out there for you because we want to explain a lot more behind the scenes of the actual product development and the reasons why we're doing what we're doing.
Why are we doing these things?
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully we'll give you some more insight over the next couple episodes. And of course, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.